What is up, my people? We are back with yet again another episode of The Hunt for Charizard. Today's episode was sponsored by my wonderful mother, who sent us a surprise box of 151 to support the channel. Thank you, Mama. That is awesome. So yeah, we are here trying to see what chase cards we can get today. Hopefully we pull something interesting. Let's get right into it, guys. Hope everyone's having a wonderful week. I know it's probably getting to about the end. I myself am very excited for the weekend, but that is nothing new. Alright guys, let's crack this first pack open and see what we get. Alright. Code card be gone. Let's bring our energy forward, and what are we starting today with? Basic energy card. And then we're on to the Caterpie, a channel favorite. And we have the Eevee. I know everybody is excited for the terrestrial form Eevee cards that are going to be coming next year. I know I am. We got a Grimer. A very cheerful looking Weedle. We got ourselves an Ammonite. Into the Proud Tauros. We have ourselves a cheeky little Kadabra. Into our first reverse holo being a Fearow. Alright, where do we go from here? And we have a Slowbro. Behind our Slowbro for our final card, sorry about the cat, we have a Jolteon. That is my cat Saga for anybody who's interested, or at least half of her. There's the other half. And we are on to pack number 2. Go ahead and ditch our code card. And we are starting off with another basic energy. And that leads us into a Magmar with his little duck face. Shelder. We got a Bellsprout contemplating existence, looking at his reflection in the water. Followed by a Horsey. Leading into a Sandslash. And we have ourselves the Vegas Haunter. From the Haunter, we go into a Golduck. And then we have Erica's Invitation. With this card, your opponent reveals their hand, and you put a basic Pokemon you find there onto your opponent's bench. If you put a Pokemon onto their bench in this way, switch in that Pokemon to the active spot. Into a Starmie. And Dragonite for our holo card. Alright guys, on to pack number 3. Let's go ahead and go to the other end of the deck here. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Do one of these. And flip. We find ourselves with a Psychic Energy. Into a Poliwhirl. Followed by a Kakuna. And then we have Poliwag waiting in ankle-high water. Taking a little bath, no doubt. And on to the Ponyta. Following Ponyta, we have a Nidorino. Going into the Executor. And then we have a Graveler. And then behind Graveler, it leads us to Dragonair for our reverse holo. Not the Dragonair we're looking for, but a beautiful one nonetheless. And behind Dragonair, what do we have? Reverse holo Aerodactyl. No problem. We love this card. And for our final card, we have a holographic Ditto. Another card we love seeing on the channel. It's like a Where's Waldo piece. Alright guys, last 3 packs. Halfway through the box, what are we gonna get? First things first, get rid of our card here. Then we're gonna go ahead and pounce that energy forward, and we have electric energy for our first card. Into the Rhyhorn. Followed with a Tangela. Into a Coughing. Psyduck. Another Haunter. Hitmonlee. Into the Wartortle. Following Wartortle, Reverse Hollow Lapras. Alright, into Reverse Hollow Ammonite. Now our final card of the pack, Holographic Articuno. Beautiful card, as always. Alright guys, last 2 packs. What are we gonna pull? Just taking a whiff of the cards. Gotta love that new card smell. Alright, one goes forward. And then we have ourselves the basic water energy. Into a Pikachu. Followed by a Farfetch'd. Into the Old Amber. Play this card as if it were a 60 HP basic star Pokemon. This card can't be affected by any special conditions and can't retreat. At any time during your turn, you may discard this card from play. Into a Pidgeotto. And we have an Arcanine. Into a Kingler. Following Kingler, we find ourselves with a Snorlax. Alright, into a Reverse Hollow Kakuna. Into the Reverse Hollow Articuno. And then we have a Full Hollow Mr. Mime. Alright guys, last pack. We gonna get any magic today? Fingers crossed, last pack magic smiles on us. You see a cheeky little Ekans there. We know what that's gonna be already. Alright guys, we have ourselves a holographic water energy. And then we find ourselves with Ekans, as suspected. First on the list is a Cubone. Into a Vulpix. Followed by Magnemite. Into a Hypno. Leading us to a Poliwrath. Alright guys, we got a Pidgeot. And Marowak for our Reverse Hollow. Alright guys, here's the moment of truth. Will we find anything interesting here? Reverse Hollow Ekans, that is okay. And into a holographic Electrode. I think this is actually a pretty good card if I remember correctly. I think if it's in a PSA 10, it goes for about 50, so not bad at all. Alright guys, so that is the pack. We didn't have any major hits. While we're here, I'll show you something interesting for anybody getting into Pokemon cards. One of the things that's kind of gotten me back into the hobby is just seeing the overwhelming amount of fear people tend to have when it comes to getting scammed or, you know, being ripped off. A great thing you can do if you ever suspect that you have a fake card is do the rip test. So take one of your energy cards, something with 0 value to you, and you just split it right down the center. What you're looking for is that black line of ink there. If you have that black line of ink, you know you have good cards. These are legitimate cards. This is an extra step in the manufacturing plant that the Pokemon card company takes to ensure that their cards are legitimate. Whenever you get fake cards, you won't see that black line of ink on the inside. So that's something I had to teach a buddy of mine. I thought I'd pass that information on to anybody else in case you ever needed it. We hate doing this, so thank you for your sacrifice, fighting energy. And that will, once again, conclude an episode of The Hunt for Charizard in the 151. Thank you guys so much for being here with us. Once again, I really, truly appreciate everybody taking the time to watch these videos, whether it's 1 of you, 10 of you, 20 of you. It means the world to me. And yeah, if you have any comments, go ahead and throw those in there. And if you feel like it, hit the like and the subscribe button. And if you feel like you gotta catch them all, go ahead and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads. Thank you guys so much. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day and a great weekend. Bye.